Alright, so we're gonna knock out Dirt 3 today. This ends here and now. I'm off work tomorrow, so for Juneteenth, and I can be up a little late if I need to, but it doesn't matter, I don't think, because there's not much of the series left. And in fact, I'd like to do that Truckstop Extreme stream, the stream of Truckstop Extreme. I'd like to do that here soon. Not the whole game, it's not out yet, just the demo. Played a little bit of it last night after I got off of here. Gonna say, though, not real impressed. I have a number of complaints just right off the bat. There also might be a bit of a performance issue there. I'm not going to try and not focus on that too much, although it might affect my ability to play the demo, because I don't think the game's hard, but I was having a hard time with it. But I'm going to play it, and I'll talk about what I like and don't like, and if I were to get the game for real, which is feeling unlikely, it would be on PlayStation 5, and it would be perfectly smooth. There's just no demo on PlayStation, so gotta work with what I gotta work with. So we got these Ultimate Series. These are just like any other series. It's like 4 races, 4 events of each. But rather than them all being from one location, they're from like all different locations. And that's what makes them Ultimate. I did the rally variation last night. We saw that. You see where it says various, and then it's got, yeah, just different areas. So this is going to be 4 races. They're all fairly long. So these are pretty long. These are pretty long events. This will take us a little while. Probably spend like an hour on this or so, and then it'll be an hour. I'm going to say probably less, maybe 2 hours. Maybe there's 2 hours of game here left. That's good. I still might put in another stream tonight, though. Especially since the truck's done, when likely it's just a demo, so it's not going to be very long. It's going to be like 1 level or something. It's got a few modes, though, so that might be worth looking at. I might need to run it in 720p on my end just to get decent performance. Do I need to install Fraps? Is that still a thing? I haven't done PC gaming in so long. There's not a way to just see the frame rate in Steam, is there? That would be extremely handy if I could. It would tell me a lot about what's going on with old Truckstop. I might try to work out some of the technical kinks before I fire it up. I don't want to try and do that during a stream. That's what I do not care for about PC gaming. I don't want to spend... I mean, emulation's enough work to figure out how to make everything work right and play well and be fun. And like having to extend that to just even the games that are made for the platform, this is just what sucks about PC gaming. Like even setting up just a regular game. I will say that Dirt runs well and has simple settings that are easy to understand, has built-in benchmarking. Really, this game does everything right. I love this game's engine, which I think is called Horizon, and that's kind of funny too, because it's, it's not Forza Horizon. But I believe that these were the Horizon engine games, and yeah, they just run great and look really good, even on modest hardware like this. I'm rendering it in 1080p, 2x MSAA with high settings across the board. I think it looks great. Running the Lock 60 double buffer VSync. I'm really struggling to catch up with these last 2 guys. They're really hauling ass. This is a hard race. Hard first race to do. It may take me a few tries to master it. I'm struggling because I'm being too cautious here. And they're not. They're just being straight up dicks. I need to get away from these guys so I won't be so tempted to just get revenge on them for all the horrible shit that they did to me. Whew. Let's just do this. Nice blocking, dickhead. I'm gonna kill this guy and I'm in the race. I'm just enraged at these guys. I just cannot fucking believe the effort that they're putting into blocking me. The amount of work that they're... Again, this is some racing game shit where they're putting more work into stopping me than they are into, like, getting ahead of themselves, which is fucking weird. It doesn't feel like a real race at all. Hell yeah. That's what I wanted to do. That fucking dickhead. I made him pay. And I'm still in the race. Things might be okay. And he's not still in the race. That's the best part of it. He's out of the race, because fuck him. This guy here really wants to get frisky too. They must just be driving with their camera looking backwards, which is because they don't give you a rear view in this game, but the computer somehow has one. They've got the great rear view. They're driving backwards while driving forwards at the same time. That way they can perfectly whatever they got to do. Switch 5 lanes. Hell yeah, let's get over there and block that guy. Whatever we got, we're going to drive sideways so we can block him. Because the most important thing, not winning the race, but blocking me. Hell fucking yeah. Suck a dick, you fucking loser. That guy, I hate him so much. Like, it's been in every race where he's been a complete, just total cunt to race against. Yeah, it feels so good spinning him out. Fuck that guy. You're just magic boosting him. Mega magic boost, super turbo. He's got the nitro button that all the rest of us lack. He's got a magic nitro button. Boom, he's all of a sudden faster than everybody. Fuck you. This has been the most infuriating AI I've had to deal with this entire goddamn game. Most of the races I just blow past him and never see him again. And this one, though, they've been insane, obsessive blocking, just where they're like hyper focused on blocking me, and then once they're behind me, they boost past me. It's a bunch of bullshit. And I can't. I gotta rewind this. I'm not gonna do this again. I'm not doing. I've decided I'm already. X. X is okay. What button is X? Square. Square. How is that? I'm so confused. It's using. Oh, you've got to manually rewind it to. Fuck this. God damn it. Oh, oh, this game tonight. Holy shit. Okay. It's gonna be cool. Everything's gonna be cool from this point on. Holy fucking shit. Why has it been like this? I'm only going to try this a couple more times and then we'll move on to a different event. This might be like a, I need to come back to Rallycross after I'm more into the game and more used to things, because this is pissing me off so much. I have not been this angry since I've started playing the game. I just don't know why this AI in particular has been so just nauseatingly frustrating. Look at that asshole. What a fucking dick. Just attacking me when I'm driving perfectly. I am driving like a perfect gentleman this round because I'm focusing on just winning the race. But that fucking asshole drove sideways into me just to hit me. I hate this game's rewind system. It sucks. I like the way Forza Horizon does it, where you use the rewind and it rewinds you like a reasonable amount. And if you need to rewind more than a reasonable amount, you need to use more than one rewind. It's like a really simple system. It makes perfect sense. Not this manually doing a replay of the round and playing it from wherever. It's fucking weird. If you're gonna do that, why even limit the rewinds? I mean, I don't know. It's such a huge limit too. It's 5, and you can rewind it as much as you want. It seems weird and stupid. If you've been watching this at all, you know I'm not a huge fan of the rewinding thing anyway. It's just not something I really do in racing games very often. I would rather, unless it's like something that takes like 10 minutes to race through. But for something that takes like 2 or 3 minutes to race through like this, I'm just gonna do it again, you know? It's like, well, why not? Yeah, so if I can just calm down and focus on sneaking past the asshole AI, I can win these easy. But that was the hardest rallycross race I've done, I think. Feels like it. Feels like it's the hardest one. Monaco course isn't that bad. Although it's just a tiny little bit of track here, isn't it? It's not anything like the actual Monaco course. It feels like you're starting on it, and then rather than go up the hill and around to the right, it just goes off into this little mini track. And then loops back to where the normal course would end. And that's too bad, because I'd really like to see Codemaster's interpretation of the Monaco track. Full thing. Alright, here we go. 3 of 4. We'll have Ultimate Rallycross done soon enough. There's one other type of Rallycross series too, also Land Rush, which would be truck Rallycross. And there's also Trailblazer, which is the other rally. And Gymkhana, that's going to be, that'll take exactly 6 minutes to get done, because it's 4 1.5 minute scoring events that I'm going to probably blow the hell out of based on current Gymkhana performance and this difficulty level. And it's frustrating how uneven a lot of difficulty stuff is in this game though. Most of the rally crosses have been too easy. I'm playing it on the easiest one, and then I got to one that was kind of frustrating just now. I've had others that have been challenging. Most have not been. But on the flip side of that, Rally and Trailblazer, like the times have been pretty tricky, and I've had to redo quite a few of those, and those take a little longer to do a lot of times. So that's kind of frustrating. I feel like if I turned it up, I'd have a lot more fun on most of these events, although I'd also be bitching about the heavy blocking, heavily defensive AI. But I'd also really struggle with a lot of the rally events, and it would be frustrating to have to do those 5 or 6 times instead of 2 or 3, or like try and settle for seconds and thirds in individual segments and still hope that it pieces together overall. Things like that, you know, it's a lot trickier. But I could get a lot more gameplay out of this if I wanted to by kicking it up and doing it again. This game also lets you make as many profiles as you want. You can replay everything all you want, like every game should be. I point this out because Dirt 5 is not like that. And I don't have Dirt 4 anymore. I don't know how I had it before. Maybe I only ever rented it or something when I had GameFly. I don't think I had GameFly when 4 came out. Maybe I had it on a PS4 disc. I don't have a disc-based PlayStation anymore, so I don't remember. But I don't remember very much about that game. But Dirt 5 has just like a cloud save on PS5. And so you can't really redo your career at all, which sucks. I mean, you can go back and do the same events hour, but it just shows them as already cleared with the gold, you know. You never really like have to re-earn cars again or anything like that. Not a great turn, but I did it. I got it done. Maybe a little too cautious there as well. Not too bad. And there it is. One more to go. Trailblazer is what's going to take a while. Land Rush will probably be pretty quick-ish. And then, like I said, Gymkhana will take 6 minutes. There might not be much here. This might not even be, this might be like an hour-long stream. Or, I bet I'll have to redo some of that Trailblazer shit, and that's going to take up some time. We'll see. I'm in no rush, just trying to figure out what all I'm going to be playing tonight. It's funny watching my computer struggle a little bit with Truckstone Extreme, which looks kind of like shit, and this game runs silky smooth with like amazing graphics. In my opinion, amazing. I mean, like, you know, I play better looking racing games like the Crew Motorfest and Forza Horizon 5 and Gran Turismo 7 and stuff like that. But this still looks up there. It's much closer to that than it is to something like Daytona, you know, or Sega Rally 2 even. Also gonna say I've been using the hood cam for most of this. Now, this game has such a good hood cam compared to most. I mean, you don't get a rear view mirror no matter what you do unless you do cockpit, and even then it's like a sloppy mess kind of. You can't really see it, putting in your vehicle and such. And the cockpit view is just a pain in the ass to use. And the exterior views are fine and all, but like most games, the problem with the hood cam is that they set it like low on the hood, and then the hood takes up like half the screen or some shit. They've got it real thin here, and it's just more of a correct ride height camera looking out just barely over the hood, you know. Um, I feel like it's one of the most natural perspectives to drive from, and one of the things I actually really like about this game, and every game in the series, to be honest, they almost all use the same camera views, and they're excellent camera views compared to most games. I think there's two cockpit views maybe, but the cockpits in this game aren't particularly well rendered is one thing, and then the camera's not really like worked up to the glass as close as it should be. It should be like in the windshield almost. I mean, I like to be able to see just like the top of the wheel, windshield, like really like heavily in focus, like you're looking out over the road. But there's a certain amount you want to pull back for field of view, but like, and it's tricky because different cars have different interiors. It's never going to be as natural as looking at it in real life. The main reason why I use the cockpit view a lot in Gran Turismo 7 is because I like seeing the wheel. I use the tilt sensor to play that game. And if you can see the wheel on the screen too, it makes it feel much more natural and you can follow along. When you're not using that camera angle, there's a meter down at the bottom you can watch though. You kind of got to get used to looking at that, because not all cars have usable cockpits in that game either. Most of them do, for like production cars. But when you get outside of production cars and into kart things and like F1 and track toys and some of the other weird shit, yeah, it's a lot rougher. So yeah, we got Trailblazer, which is another rally thing, and then Land Rush, which is another rally cross thing. Then Gymkhana. We got a couple of speedrun events. These are, I hate these. These are the do all the tricks in a row as they're prescribed kind of thing, right? But it's got like a path that leads to them. It's not the super shitty one with no path, but I think. God, I hope it's not. Man, those are so frustrating. I wonder which is less frustrating here.
Okay, keep it smooth and steady.
All right, starting in Kenya. This car has a bit more hood in front of the screen, but so we got a longer hood too. Yeah, that's a pretty rough start. We're close enough to the beginning, or maybe it's sensible to just restart there. Oh, and also a really noteworthy thing here about this dirt game that I probably haven't mentioned at all even once is that all the snow and ice stuff in the game is new to Dirt 3. Dirt 1 and 2 did not have any snow or ice in them. They were all like desert and mud and bog and forest and jungle, stuff like that. Like never any ice or snow. I don't think there was really any weather in those games either. You were just kind of out in the sun, racing in the dirt and mud, Sega Rally style. Um, so I think that is another like really good addition in this game. It's done well and it feels distinct from other surfaces. And they do incorporate snow, ice, and like icy asphalt as all different things. was terrible. I'm gonna run it out, see how it goes. I'd rather not redo this if I don't have to. But of course, if I'm gonna have a terrible little incident like that, it's always gonna be in the last 90% of the race. Always been the case, and I guess it always will be. I'm just driving like shit at the end of this. Let's see how it goes. I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to redo it. Alright, I made it. I bet it's close. No, it's not. It's not even remotely close. This is so weird. I've had other rally races where I've been like, yeah, I blew that out, and I look at it and it's like, you won by 0.25 seconds or something, you know? It's like, okay, I guess I got really lucky, is more like it. Yeah, I've really liked Michigan a lot. It's been cool. And I'm seeing that this is this 2 of 4 or 3 of 4? Oh, this is 2 of 4. Then the next one will probably be nighttime and then morning or something. This looks almost rainy, but it's not actually raining. Just kind of wet. Semi-wet surface. Car looks wet. I imagine that the last unlocked event is a head-to-head. I don't see that on the list. There's got to be a head-to-head extreme or something, right? Where it's like 2 from one and 2 from the other. I don't even know how that would work. Or maybe it's just you've got to do a full set of both, just like in the other thing. It'd probably be like, yeah, like the full set of, 3 rounds for one of them forward and then the other one backwards, because there's only 2 maps for it, right? Maybe there's 3, I don't know. To someone who's just focusing on the road, not looking off track, the off track detail through most of that area back there was like completely convincing. Like it just looked like a real forest. Oh yeah, I'm killing it. That's funny, you can zoom in on it. That's 4. 4 of 4. Or is this 3 of 4? This is 3 of 4. Okay. This beginning sucks. This is like such a narrow road to start on. It's narrow and slick. Here you go. Have fun. I just throw you right in. Someone had an accident back there. So yeah, I have a lot of planned games coming up, including a bunch more Castlevania that I've been overlooking. I'm gonna get back to some shooters. The castle, actually, there'll just be a little bit. There's gonna be Haunted Castle revisited, but eventually I'm gonna get the castle, like one of the Castlevania, Metroidvania games, and play Circle of the Moon at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna do some shooters before that, old and new. There won't be any other long form games until I get to Circle of the Moon. So nothing like this. Probably not any racing games at all. I will do some fighting games. I'm definitely going to do Virtua Fighter 2 at some point. And I've already done that, but not the Saturn version this time. I'm going to do the arcade game. Oh, sweet. That was very rough in the end. And if you're a Doom fan who started watching my channel because of Doom stuff that I've streamed in the past, don't worry, I'm going to get back to some of that at some point too before I do Circle of the Moon, probably. I'd like to do another Doom challenge where I try to 1 credit Dooms on whatever difficulty I can. I have a list going, kind of, so if I've beaten it on Too Young to Die, bump it up to Don't Hurt Me, or whatever the next difficulty is called, and yeah, I'll just keep doing that, as for each episode or game that I can play through. But there's a lot of episodes and games that I'll probably never be able to play through, even on Too Young to Die. Some of that shit sucks. And they're not playing like every single thing in the Kex Doom package, just a selection of what I consider high points, I guess. Actually, maybe it was every single game in the Kex package. I'll have to look and see how far I played on all that stuff. I mean, it seems silly to play some of it, like Plutonia. I'm never gonna get past like a level or two. Whereas I could realistically see myself beating Knee Deep in the Dead on Ultraviolence, if not Nightmare, with a little bit of practice. Doom is a game of incredibly uneven difficulty. That's just something you have to embrace about Doom if you play Doom. You gotta find your own fun with each Doom 1, kind of. The main games are better balanced than the other stuff, of course. But even there, in particular, Thy Flesh Consumed. And Final Doom is a commercial Doom product, and it's pretty. Evolution's hard fun, and Plutonia is hard not fun. Too hard. Is it common for racing games to have speed runs? I'm really curious about that, actually, because I mean, obviously the racing itself is a measure of your speed. That's what the game itself is. But speed runs account for things like how fast you get through menus and shit. And a lot of racing games are more than just racing. You start talking about something like Gran Turismo, there's going to be like a strategy to playing through the game the fastest. So surely there are speed runs for stuff like that. Yo, dog, I heard you like racing, so we put some speed runs in your racing so you can race while you speed run. Alright.
Okay, you're looking really good. You're right on target to qualify for the
Right
final.
on target. In a second.
This is fantastic. You've qualified for the Super Series final. When I signed you, it wasn't because I thought you could win a lot of races. It was because I knew you could win this race.
Yeah, this is the big one. You think you're ready? I know you're ready. The time has come, mate. Time to give 'em hell.
So it's just a head-to-head. I don't know. This is what I'm actually worried about. Is these two pieces of shit right here. I've got to at least get a bronze on. This is going to be a joke. I had a lot of trouble with Rallycross here today, or the first race, really. No, nothing else. Land Rush is trucks. I usually do better in trucks. This probably won't be that hard. It's only 2 races, but they're long, too. Or you can do buggies, but buggies actually do a lot worse, and it's sensible for me to do trucks and just blow it out.
You brought the car in clean last time. It's ready to go when you are.
That's fun. Oh yeah, so when I said I was going to do some streams of Virtua Fighter 2, don't get your hopes up on me knowing what I'm doing or practicing or anything. It's going to be my usual bullshit Virtua Fighter button mashing. It's served me okay against the computer all these years. I'm not good at Virtua Fighter. I like it. It's fun. I just think it's neat. But I've never really taken the time to like get good at it. I've certainly never met anyone here in the USA that plays Virtua Fighter at all. I've never met anyone. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Once in college I met a dude who played Virtua Fighter 4. He was good at it. It was fun to play against him. But that was like more than a couple of decades ago. It was a long, long time ago in the past. So it's a cool game that I don't really have any context for playing with people, for sure. And I've tried to play it online, and with mixed results, mostly bad. But I probably will do some streams of Tekken 8 here at some point in the not so distant future. I play that some, not on stream, and I do okay. I'm surprised. I actually beat it on hard the other day, like in one go. Like I 1cc'd on the hard difficulty. There's only 3 difficulties, even medium, hard. They give you like a special boss when you do that, and I beat him in one go. And I was like, hey, I'm pretty good with Brian. And I took him back online, and I mean, like, when I play online with Brian, I feel like I win about half the time, maybe. And that's pretty good. I mean, that's what I'd like to have happen, you know? Win some, lose some, normal game, not like in Street Fighter. I just feel like I get stomped these days. I'm just 5 and 6 have just not been kind to me at all. They're really, really tough games, and I'm out of touch with them. I kind of don't like them as much. I just feel like 4 was a better game in some way that 5 and 6 just aren't. And they haven't recaptured the magic. At first I thought 6 had it going on, and I was just like, I don't know. There's a lot of like weird little things about that one I don't like too, and getting my ass kicked all the time is one of them. So it's a big part of why you're not watching me play it. I think I have done streams back when I was thinking things would be alright. But no, it'll be Tekken now. I'm much more in. I'm surprised at how well I was able to pick up Tekken, having not played it a lot since 5, I guess. Maybe 4, really. I owned 6, but didn't play it much. There was never really a controller I liked playing that with on the Xbox. I tried to play it with the arcade stick, but that feels weird to me too. It's just a game I'm used to playing on Sony's controllers. It's a PlayStation game in my mind, and you know, I know it's on everything else now, but it just doesn't seem like that's the case. It'll always be associated with it to me. There's only one more of these. Now, these are fairly long races, but there's only like, yeah, two of them. So I'm going out to Amish country tomorrow. Food there's really good. It's roast beef night on a Thursday. You want to go on either Monday or Thursday. Monday is turkey and dressing. It's great. They have so many good desserts.
In the Super Series, under all that pressure.
This is Gymkhana, then we got the speed run. Alright, Gymkhana is going to be easy. Speed run's going to be... and then we've got the head-to-head, which shouldn't be too bad. It's been treating me well mostly. The very last head-to-head I did, I think, in the previous series was like really frustrating on one part of it at least. But these Gymkhanas have never been hard since I figured out how to do all the tricks pretty consistently. The computer scores just suck. It's not like I'm really good at it or anything. The computer's just really bad at it. And I've gotten better. I can even do like the triple scoring sometimes. It's just kind of hard to pull off. Sometimes. Most of the time I'm not landing it. But I'll get a couple 100,000 points and they'll only get like 150 and I'm going to win. And that's the way it always works. Sometimes I'm getting up to 300,000 now, depending on the event. That was not even good enough to score once. I'm doing poorly here. I might have to start over. That is not a jump I can access. Are there any jumps I can access? This is one of the shittiest courses I've ever seen. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, here we go. That's one of the weakest scores I've ever put up, and the fact that I got first is insane. And I beat Ken Block by 2,000 points. I feel like I missed a lot of that, or I missed the way that course was supposed to be handled. I was trying to handle it like one direction when it really should have been handled side to side. Hopefully we'll do better going forward. We'll see. Shit. I think things too complicated. That was not enough air. Still doing a lot better than last time. How just about anything would be. How is this not hitting it? How am I not hitting it? Explain. I demand an answer. Anyway, I completely crushed it that time. That's more like what you'd expect. If I have any idea what's going on, I can do it at least that well. I'm just realizing that I didn't clean my glasses and they have a smudge on it. Now I'm going to be thinking about it. I expected this track to show up because it's weird. Because it's actually like a little track that leads you down to the scoring area. It's some strange stuff. There's like a series of oh no, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Never mind. This is not the Monaco track I expected. Oh, there's two of them next to each other? No, I'm misreading what I'm looking at, as usual. Shit, I'm doing poorly. I need to be moving. Where's the jump at here? Jumps are one good way to keep things from getting stale. Crushed it. Oh, they did put this one in, huh? No, still not the one I was expecting. Crazy. This feels like the one I just did, is it not? Not? Oh no, it's not. This is actually a really good one. It's like really well set up for chaining your tricks together, which is really what it's all about. Just chaining all this shit into combos. You not have any top spins here anywhere? I was really starting to kill it there.
Your fans will go nuts when they see that. Let's post it on YouTube.
Hell yeah, they will.
You
Let's
just
post it on
voted in the
YouTube.
Gymkhana section of the Super Series. How awesome are you?
Alright, I'm gonna go clean my glasses and stuff. I might need a drink, I don't know. I'll be right back though. Thanks for watching. Should have left that on the replay. I need to learn to do that, but it's too late because the game's almost over. So stick around for the end. All right. I can see. What am I doing, though? Is this the one where you just hit gates? Ah, if that's the case, I actually love these. These are the ones I enjoy. Well, hell yeah. Okay. Finally, something cool.
Looks like someone
I thought these were the ones where you have to hit a bunch of tricks in a certain amount of time, and I fucking hate those. Ah, shit, I missed my turn. Tricky. I'm trying to go pretty fast, though, too. Triangle to look backwards, by the way, and that's what I keep accidentally hitting, is making the screen flash like that. L1 and triangle should be reversed to be like the cruise controls. Whatever. So that's about what I expected. That's about what I've been averaging on these, I hope.
All right, a silver medal.
I think I have a few bronze, and I don't think I've gotten any gold. We'll see how I do on the next one. I'm stoked that I know it's one of these. I was dreading these. I thought it was going to be that trick stuff. Timed trick stuff. Man. Those had me sweating. Those were the most frustrating of all the things in this game for me so far. But I think we're just about through it. I think there's a head-to-head after this, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Unless there's some other content that gets unlocked. I doubt it, though. This is like the Ultimate Edition or something, but I don't know what that means. I don't effectively know what that adds to the game at all. Okay. I'll take it.
You totally earned that silver medal, amigo.
Alright, it's the grand finale. Here we go. You get to pick, huh? We gotta do it like pros, don't we? Unless we lose as pros, then we can try something else. Let's start off pro. Abu Dhabi.
You've been doing so well in head-to-head races recently. No need to break that streak now.
Monaco's the most frustrating one, and this is the one that frustrated me the most in the last series. So this actually probably is a giant pain in the ass. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I should try a much slower car, in fact. We'll give it a go. But I'll be quick to change cars. Because I expect this to be very hard. Got real fucky there for a second, but that's alright. We'll keep on trucking as long as I'm ahead. That's what's important here. I'm just gonna win this bastard. I gotta stay in front. I did pretty well on that. I fucked up my car really solidly. I mean, look at whatever's going on here. But I mean, I did what I had to do. Seems a lot shorter. I don't know if that's good or bad. It is what it is. I guess this is the same thing.
Medium left into, medium left. Under bridge. Easy left into, medium right. Easy left over bridge, jump. 40. Easy left into, easy right. Medium right into, easy left. Into open hairpin left.
Shocking. Frustrating. It's whatever.
Medium left into, medium left. Medium left narrows over bridge. Easy right. 60. Medium right under bridge. Into hairpin left. Under bridge. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. 60. Hairpin left.
That's not too bad. Just gotta do it one more time. I'm actually killing the times they put up by a good several seconds. There we go.
Medium left, into medium left. Medium left, narrows over bridge. Easy right. 60. Medium right, under bridge. Into hairpin left. Under bridge, medium right.
Oof. I almost wonder if that's worth restarting over.
60.
It's fucking gross right there.
80. Keep left.
I guess we'll just have to see how it looks at the very end, and if it's bad, and I can't make up for it, then do what we gotta do.
Medium left, into medium left. Under bridge. Easy left, into medium right. Easy left, over bridge, jump. 40. Easy left, into easy right. Medium right, into easy left. Into open hairpin left. Easy right, easy left. 80. Easy left, easy right, narrow. Medium left, into medium left. Medium left, narrows over bridge. Easy right. 60. Medium right, under bridge. Into hairpin left. Under bridge, medium right. Easy left, easy right. 60, hairpin left. 80, keep left.
Oof.
Medium left, into medium left. Under bridge, easy left, into medium right. Easy left, over bridge, jump. 40, easy left, into easy right. Medium right, into easy left. Into open hairpin left. Easy right.
Do I need to use a rewind?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm just driving. Just gonna drive real fast. What? Not worried about that either. None of that shit matters. I'm just driving. Everything's cool. Keep it together. Keep it together. Oh yeah, there we go. Dramatic finish. So that's it, huh? 33.
It's true, you've exceeded all our expectations. It's been an
What you
intense
think, huh?
journey. I'm sad the dirt tour is over.
All
I
good
liked
things
it.
must come to an end, Ellie.
Like I said, there's some stuff where I felt like I really needed to turn up the difficulty, and other parts where I didn't.
It's been a pleasure.
And I had it on the easiest. It's kind of uneven in that way. Some of it's just going to be frustrating and require that you redo it a lot. I wouldn't recommend doing it as easy as I did it. But then again, it still takes a long time. It's a lot of game.
Come on, guys.
It is and it isn't.
Drive
You know,
the
there's
people in their glory.
you can kind of see how much rally,
Adios, superstar.
rally courses and how many rally cross circuits you get. That content shared, 2 modes each.
Exactly, you really deserve this. Ending it all with a podium finish in the Super Series final.
So yeah, it's just they really stretch what's there. Whereas other games rush you through only a sampling of what they offer, like Gran Turismo 7 has the exact opposite problem where it's like 12 hours long and has like, I don't know, probably a good 50 to 60 hours of really interesting content. This game is like, what, like over 20 hours long and has maybe like 8 or 9 hours of distinct content. On the flip side, you got something like Dirt 5, which has the same amount of tracks and the same amount of courses as this, basically. Really, overall, the same amount of content, same amount of Gymkhana stuff, pretty much. It's the same kind of thing, it's just got better graphics, but its career does not stretch those things nearly as far. It doesn't have as many weird bonus round stuff, like these taking down the robots thing, which has been a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, this kind of, if this is the bigger game, but it's also not, kind of, you know. So it depends on how you look at it. Content wise and design wise, I really like the Dirt Rally games better. Dirt Rally 2 is probably the best game in the series, and maybe the best rally game that exists right now. I'm gonna say I don't even feel like that's that controversial of a statement. EA WRC seems to have a lot of problems and WRC Legends also both seem to fall short of Dirt Rally 2, but that's a rally simulation. The audio director is Stephen Root, but not that Stephen Root, right? Anyway, that's weird. Sorry, all the music's gone. You know how that goes. This game, at least, is smart enough to have the music disabled in the credits if you disable it in the game. Whereas other games like Borderlands 2 force me to skip the credit sequence. So I didn't mean to get into something this long again after doing Borderlands 2. This kind of caught me off guard that this game is this long. Like I truly did not expect that. But you know, I was expecting it to be like, I don't know, like, yeah, like an 8 to 12 hour long game tops, and maybe as short as 5 or 6 hours. You know, I didn't expect it to be more than, really, honestly, maybe 3 or 4 good streams, and it ran for 10. So Nat Sachs, is Nat short for something? Because if my last name was Sachs, I don't know. Guy Pearce, are you guys fucking with me? Because it's the same as the actor, but it's spelled different. Are you fucking with me? Some of these names, I feel like they're like just truly joke names. No, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess even real people have to have a different voice actor if they're in a different country. Otherwise, I mean, they have to be able to speak the language, right? Trying to figure out what my dog's doing. I think she's up to something weird. I'm gonna go check on my weird dog and make sure nothing weird's going on. I'll be right back. Here's all the music you didn't get to hear thanks to the copyright enforcement scam that is the music industry. I don't know if there's really any other content to see. I'm letting this all roll out because I feel a duty to show the credits for a game after I have spent this much time with it and beaten it. And I'm glad that there is a credit roll for that reason, just for the satisfaction of having beaten it. But I don't know what we're gonna see after that, if anything. But I will be right back with the Truckston demo after I maybe work through some technical stuff on it. That's at least the plan. Don't freak out if I don't come back. Stuff happens. I don't recognize most of this stuff. I know Uncle. That's a old school electronica artist. Alright, is there anything else? Does Dirt have anything left to show me besides, I could go through all of the park areas that they give you to play. I don't know that you actually get a gold for beating those, and I don't think it matters. Obviously, I mean, in terms of getting the credit roll, it didn't matter. Single player, what do they offer? Is it just like one-off? Oh yeah, it's just time trial or race. So you can do time trials and circuits that way, which is cool. Average speed, huh? 0 wrecks, because I've always reset, I guess. And just make sure there aren't any extra tracks we didn't see or something. Yeah, I don't think there's anything crazy we missed. Alright, well I guess that concludes our Dirt 3 stream then. I'm going to try and work some stuff out with this Truckston shit. We'll see if we can stream this Truckston shit here in a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's Dirt 3. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me give Dirt 3 a quick review. I've said a lot about it already. I just kind of want to recap real quick. Possibly the best game in the series. Presentation's a lot more sterile than 2, but I found 2 annoying because it was like really in your face, extreme bro. I don't know, I just felt really dorky. But the main thing I don't like presentation wise is this constant use of a yellow filter over everything, and I really think it hurts the way the game looks. Because other than that, this game has great graphics. The car detail is great for its time. It still looks pretty okay. The off-track detail is very good for its time and still looks good. And the game runs well. Like I said, it's a good game engine. It's great. And it improves on 2 by adding like I said, like ice and snow and things like that. The Gymkhana events play well. They work well. Even if I'm not great at all of it, difficulty can be a little uneven sometimes. Beats the hell out of its content. Overall, a great game. 8 out of 10. Anyway, that's Dirt 3. If you enjoyed it, I'll have more racing games at some point, but this was a long one, so it'll be a little while. If you like shooters and stuff, though, stick around. And As always, I'll play any sort of action games, no matter when they're made or what they're made for. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.